What we know about poverty is that poverty is very much tied to place. Where you live determines opportunity. Where you live determines whether you get to go to a good school, whether you live near a job, where you live in a community that promotes health, or whether you live in a community that's likely to contribute to poor health. And so we need to do things that actually take place. And as the Harlem Children's Zone does in Harlem, and as Promise Neighborhoods could do all across this country, begin to provide the supports and the networks and the first-rate programming that can help people in the places where they live to do better. And so I think that that is a wonderful opportunity, and one of the things that's so interesting about the Harlem Children's Zone is that everything that happens there revolves around a high-quality school. We must have schools that work for everyone. And in that sense, I agree with Ron that we really need to be clear about education and health. I don't necessarily share his views about what we need to do within education, but I think that we all need to understand that providing high-quality education for all children is one of the most important poverty reduction strategies that we can pursue, and also helping people to be healthier. The other thing that I think is important when we think about poverty in America is that we don't think of it as a silo in which we do poverty programming. There are certainly some ways in which we need to do that, but every time we're spending government dollars, we need to think about how we can deal with the issues of poverty. We're talking about an economic stimulus package. In that context, we need to be thinking about what can we do in a stimulus package that helps people who are really struggling the most in this country. We are talking about infrastructure investments, and there are many ways that infrastructure investments can help those who are poor. One, we need to concentrate our infrastructure investments in places where people are being left behind, because very often people are being left behind because the places where they live aren't competitive. There's no broadband. There's not public transportation. They're not the investments that we need. Also, we need to focus on getting people ready for jobs. That it's not going to be enough if we create a program where people who are just out of work or people who are already job ready are the only ones who benefit. We need to have a job training program that starts now to get people ready for the new jobs that will be coming from stimulus and from infrastructure and from other things. Everything we do should be creating more opportunity for all.